So I was recently doing some digging and I actually ranked #1 for N8N, Make.com, Zapier, and ChatGPT on Upwork in the UK. And because of that, I'm getting unlimited invitations every single month, like literally hundreds of invitations a month. And I'm closing amazing ass clients. Like even today, I closed a client for like $12,000. So in this video, I want to show you how you can rank as high as possible for your niche, how you can check that as well. And on top of that, I'm going to give you some tips on how to optimize your profile so that you get a bunch of inbound leads. And if you don't already know, my name's Ryan. All I talk about on this YouTube channel is Upwork. I love Upwork. I make money from Upwork. I do this for a living, so you're in safe hands. So let's get straight into it. So how can you rank super hard on Upwork for your keywords? Well, there's a few different steps. One of the first ones is research, which sounds kind of boring, but just trust me here. One of the best things you can do is to keep every single one of the top freelancers and agencies in a bookmark on your computer so that you can see, how much are they charging? What are they doing with their profile? And just get a full glimpse of the market and who your competitors are. And one thing you'll notice about all of these profiles is that they SEO and keyword rank inside of their profile. Now, I'm going to get more into how to do that in a second, but the best thing to do first is just to look at the top profiles and copy them. Remember, great art is steal, and this is the best thing to do, and it's the easiest thing to do in like the next 30 minutes. So if you haven't already, go and make a bookmark on your computer and have the top profiles in your niche. And to make it super easy, all you got to do is click the search bar, filter by talent, and then put your niche in there or the skill that you're trying to rank for, and just take a look at it. Now, when it comes to keyword ranking, the best thing that you can do is to put your key keywords all throughout the profile. Where people make mistakes with this is they just do it in the title and the description. The difference is what I'm doing is that I'm putting it everywhere. I'm putting it in the title, the description. I'm also putting in the portfolio section, the portfolio descriptions, so the titles and the descriptions. I'm using the skills inside of the portfolio section. I'm doing it in the other experiences, the education. I'm doing it in my work history. I'm literally putting it like anywhere I can. I even put it in the certifications because you can make 2 completely for free, and I do that too. And I even try to do it with the jobs that I'm taking on. So like if I can get the client to change the title of the job to something like, N8N or Make or ChatGPT, then I do that too. What this does is it helps Upwork's AI ultimately pair you with the right clients, and you're going to rank for the keywords that you used mostly inside of your profile. The best thing you can do to check if you are using this a lot is literally just to click Control F on Mac and see your keyword in that little search bar and see how many times have I used it. This will massively help you. And I'm telling you, this is like a big thing that you should be doing. If you're not already doing it, trust me, do it. But I want to touch on a point. It is really important though, that the jobs that you're applying to actually have those keywords in it. Because ultimately, Upwork is an AI. So it will look at the jobs that you've done in the past and see, oh, he works in this niche and his profile says this niche. So there's alignment there. If you're working in like copywriting and then you start taking on jobs for like translation, they're not really related in some way. So you're not going to kind of rank for the right things there, if that makes sense. Ultimately, we want full alignment on your title, description, the rest of your profile, and the jobs that you do on your profile, so we can have like full alignment, if that makes sense. Now that's how you can obviously go about like ranking and getting the highest rank. But another thing that you want to do to actually get a message back. So if somebody does view that profile, how can I actually get them to message me anyway? Because look, if somebody views your profile, that's one thing, but if they don't click, then that's another. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to say in our first line of the description exactly how we do that skill or niche. For example, on my profile, I say, hey, I'm Ryan, give me something to build and I'll build it so it works 24/7. That's my promise. That says exactly what I'm going to do for them. And then at the bottom of my description, I also have all of the keywords listed, and I almost just like spam the keywords right at the bottom of my profile. This works really well, and I've actually tried this with a lot of students in my mentorship, and it also works great. But I bet one of your questions is, well, Ryan, okay, this is all great, but how do I actually go and check that I am ranking and I am #1? Well, there's a new website coming out called Upwork MRR. I'm not sponsored by these guys in any way. I just think it's dope. And you can actually see how much monthly recurring revenue people are making. It's not perfect yet, and it doesn't take into account, things like, closed deals, for example, because if it was closed deals, I'll probably be #1. And you can also click on your profile and find your profile on there and actually see what skills you're ranking for. And this can be super helpful. And there isn't really anything you can do on Upwork specifically to look at this. So this external website is super helpful for this. Now, a little flex, currently I rank number 30 in both MRR and also number 1 in these different niches on this website. But to be honest, I want them to fix it because it doesn't take into account all of the big deals I've closed. And that upsets me because I am number 1. I think I'm number 1. So I want it to be shown on this website. God damn it. But look, the main thing, if you want to rank for these different skills on Upwork and actually start getting a bunch of inbound leads, is you got to have the keywords all throughout your profile. Your first line has to kind of be relevant in some way to the thing that you do. And I want you to spam the keywords at the bottom of your, description. And I also want you to do a bunch of research, find the top people, see how they're structuring their profile, see how they're structuring their portfolio section. There's so much more I could talk about in this video, but I've made so many other videos that I'll maybe put around on the screen here on how to actually fully structure your profile. Now that I think about it, actually, I did a full profile checklist that you can check out. To be honest, people probably charge for this stuff and it's like a course, so you should go check it out. It's like 20 minutes and it'll give you everything you need. And again, that's completely free on my YouTube channel. I give everything away for free here because I love you guys. And look, if you want me to literally just do this for you and rank your profile for you, make your profile, make it beautiful, get you some testimonials, land some clients with you, and actually help you each step of the way, then click the link in the description and you could potentially work with me one-on-one. But I'll see you guys in the next video.